So a lot of personal stuff came up in my life, and I didn't have time to cover Vanguard as information was coming out about it, unfortunately. But, you'll already know everything. You know what Call of Duty Vanguard is, we all do. We've seen gameplay. I mean, just today, as I'm recording this, we got to see some campaign gameplay. Very, very cool stuff. I have the alpha preloaded on my PS4, and I'll be happy to stream it this coming weekend and, play the betas and everything. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to cover it. Again, we already know what it is. So if I miss a detail or something, it's not gonna be a big deal, and that's kind of nice. I don't have to go and scavenge the internet for information and get a video done within hours after information dropped. I can just tell you what I think about stuff that we've already seen. And if you haven't already seen it and you don't know what I'm talking about, I recommend going on Twitter, the godforsaken bird app, and following @CharlieIntel, because there's all of the information you need. The first thing I'm really excited about with Call of Duty Vanguard is that we have maps at launch. We have 20 maps, 16 6v6 maps, 20 in total. I'm guessing those 4 are gonna be like war mode or something else. Maybe they're remade maps, or maybe they're map variants with different weather effects or something. Who knows? And maybe you guys do, and you could let me know in the comment section. That'd be good too. But some of you guys are way more tuned to leaks. I don't like leaked information. I don't like making videos on leaked information. It never goddamn goes well. I find people that obsessively upload videos about leaks to be annoying, and I just don't like that style of content. Wait for official information, then give me your opinions. I like that stuff way better. So getting 16 6v6 maps at launch gives me a lot of hope. Even if some of those are remade maps, even if half of those are remade maps, that's a nice variety of things to go through in the first months of the game. The thing about Cold War that felt so gross is that I felt like I had played the entire game after about 3 weeks. I felt like the entire game was just burned into my memory. Like, I knew every route, I knew every map. I wasn't good at the game yet, I'm not saying that, but I definitely lost all novelty for the game. Like, any sort of emotion that I had that would resemble excitement left. So 16 maps at launch, that's great, because that gives me a variety of experiences, a wide variety of experiences. But we're gonna have maps throughout Europe and Africa, and we're gonna have maps in the Pacific. We're gonna have so many different aesthetics. We're gonna have urban environments and jungles and snowy fields, hopefully, and that would be so nice after Cold War's boring lack of maps and Modern Warfare's obsession with dirt. I'm really excited to see a variety in both aesthetics and just core map design. The one thing we can be sure of from Sledgehammer is that the maps will have differences between them. I don't think we're gonna get 16 3-lane boring maps. I hope that 6 out of the 16 maps are complicated, large, unique, weird maps. That's what I want. I want 10 of the maps, so the majority of them, to be a little bit more, predictable and enjoyable for larger audiences and competitive players. That's all fine. But I would also really like to see some variety and some creativity from Sledgehammer. I know they're capable of it. I want to see them do it. But then going into moment-to-moment gameplay, I love everything we've seen. The ability to blind fire or mount your weapon and strafe while mounted, the ability to destroy parts of the environment and break parts of certain maps, that's fucking great. That's honestly just perfect. And you might think, well, boom, that we don't know if that's gonna be good or not. The philosophy is good. I'm not saying every implementation of it will be good, but the design philosophy there, that's promising. Because I've said this for a long time, Call of Duty does not need big battlefield level events. It needs the little stuff, the bits of flavor, the ability to open and close doors, the ability to destroy things, the ability to break things and feel like we're interacting in the map. The map isn't just a static, boring thing for tryhards to spawn trap you on. It's actually a place to have experiences, and you might not see everything every time you play the map, but that just adds to the variety and it'll keep the novelty alive much longer. And I know you might cringe when I say doors are a good inclusion to Call of Duty, but they absolutely are. They never hurt me throughout Modern Warfare's life cycle. But either way, the doors in Vanguard are destructible. And you can really tell how hive-mindy the Call of Duty player base is and how hive-mindy Reddit and Twitter is, and more of the critical Call of Duty YouTubers are, when the word door upsets them more than the implementation of door mechanics. So, from what I understand, the doors in Call of Duty Vanguard are destructible. So if you don't like a door because people are camping behind it, wipe the tears from your eyes and blow it up. Stop whining. I absolutely had zero issues with doors in Modern Warfare. Did I ever die because of one? That's not the point. The point is that it's not a reoccurring prominent issue throughout the game or the play sessions. It was a rare day when I could say, I died because the door was there. And I can't even conjure to my mind images of that. Modern Warfare is one of my most played Call of Duty games. It's one of my most criticized Call of Duty games. I've criticized the hell out of it because it got so close to perfection and pissed the rest of it down its leg. It was very disappointing. Doors were not on my list of criticisms because there was no visualization, there was no image I could conjure up that I could use as an example as to why they're a bad choice. Now, what's also really fun is that because people were upset, and I could understand that people are having different experiences than I was, I said they should make the doors destructible like they are, that they ended up being in Black Ops Cold War's Fireteam mode. That didn't happen, but now it's happening, and that's cool. The ability to destroy a wall, open and close a door, destroy the damn door, knock something down, interact with the environment makes the game feel alive and like more of a dynamic experience and less of a boring twitch shooter. It's those little bits of flavor that make a game feel more detailed and love-filled, and the Modern Warfare engine is a great fit for that because it's so detailed and beautiful to look at. The visuals of Call of Duty Vanguard alone is enough for a purchase to go through the campaign and, flex your, 3080 graphics card or your PS5 or your Series X, because it looks fucking phenomenal. But on top of that, if they can match that with good post-launch support, good anti-cheat, they can match that with good up-to-date weapon balance and solid no lies told patch notes, that would be nice. And also just good communication, then bam, there you go. You can have your cake and enjoy it at the same time, which is kind of rare with Call of Duty, it seems, at times. But I'm glad people are being critical, don't get me wrong, and I really hope people aren't pre-ordering, especially if they plan on getting it digitally. Like, no store is gonna run out of copies of Call of Duty. Don't pre-order until the night before, the day before, then you can have it all downloaded and preloaded, before you go night-night and you wake up and you play the game. That's cool. Don't pre-order, don't show them your support at all. Games are not gonna run out. Let them prove themselves to us. The big thing they've done here, in terms of everything, the little bits of flavor excite me as a content creator, as a COD fan, as a casual player. I love interacting with the environments and destroying things and opening and closing things. I like that. But that is not as important as content. Launching a game with 20 multiplayer maps, 16 6v6 maps, that's amazing. Because Call of Duty needs to be a product more so than a live service. If it was a free-to-play, I'd say, hey, launch with 5 maps. But you charge $70 fucking dollars, and I'm gonna want something in return. It has to be a good product that then you add things onto as bonuses. And that's what it looks like we're gonna be getting. Now, I hope that news hasn't gotten muddied and we don't end up getting only 10 multiplayer maps, 6 2v2 maps, and 4 war maps. I really hope that's not the case, but I don't think it is from everything I looked at on Charlie Intel and other sources. And again, I don't mind if it's, 10 new maps, 6 remade maps, and 4 war maps. I really don't mind that either. Just as long as that when I buy the game, I'm buying a chunk of replayable content that's not going to get me bored in 3 weeks. Because Black Ops Cold War, man, it was so rough to feel like I had experienced the entirety of the 6v6 landscape within 3 weeks. That's insane. So I am so excited to sink my teeth into this Call of Duty and review it for you guys. In fact, I have another video coming out. It's going to be a little controversial. It's about why I'm more excited for Call of Duty Vanguard than I am Battlefield 2042. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming out. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.